You've probably been told that you need to upload 3 times a week if you want to grow on YouTube. But let's be real, how do you actually do that with a full-time job and a family? Most people either quit because it feels impossible or grind themselves into burnout. Either way, you feel like a failure. But here's the truth. Uploading just once a week is not only more sustainable, but it could actually be the key to growing your channel faster. In this video, I'll explain why less really can equal more. What people forget when they're telling you to upload 3 times per week is that you're probably trying to grow your YouTube channel on the side of a full-time job and managing a busy home life. There's only so many hours in the day and you have other commitments that you just can't neglect. So with all that goes into creating and publishing YouTube videos and such little time to spare, those 3 videos end up being rushed and not properly thought through. And that shows in your videos. It could be that rushed titles and thumbnails don't make it clear to your viewer what this video is about, or that they haven't been carefully orchestrated enough to make the viewer compelled to want to click on the video, to drive enough curiosity. It could be the intended value of your video has been lost or poorly delivered because it was filmed and edited in a rush, so the viewer ends up bouncing early because they're not engaged enough. And then there's burnout. You find yourself constantly filming, editing, publishing, with little breathing space. All those late nights finishing those edits. That exhaustion shows up on camera. Your energy's low, your delivery's flat, and your viewer can tell when you're forcing it. And on top of that, you start to run out of ideas. You end up making videos that you don't even care about just to hit your schedule. And if you don't care about the video, why should your audience? That's exactly what happened to me. I was pushing out 3 videos per week, and instead of growing, I was just tired. I'd be sat at my laptop most evenings past midnight working on my videos. My content felt rushed and I was less excited to film. It felt like I was a slave to the algorithm, committing to videos that I didn't even want to make. I found myself editing those videos and thinking in my head, these aren't great, no one's going to watch these past 60 seconds. And it turned out to be right. The average view time on those videos was tanking. That's when it hit me. People weren't watching because I wasn't making videos that my viewers wanted to watch. I'd been too busy trying to feed the algorithm that I'd lost sight of what was most important, putting the viewer first. So I decided to make a change. Just one carefully considered video every week. And this was the difference. I actually had time to plan. I could focus on making better titles and thumbnails. I had the space to research, write and record without feeling rushed. I started to factor in B-roll, transitions and jump cuts into my edits. I found time to learn about storytelling and then started trying to implement that into my videos. And when I did hit publish, I wasn't exhausted, I was excited and I was proud of what I created. The result? Better, more engaging videos, carefully curated titles and thumbnails, resulting in higher click-through and higher retention. And the algorithm is far more likely to push those types of videos than the 3 half-baked videos I'd been making previously. And most importantly, I wasn't dreading the process anymore. I was looking forward to it. I'd reclaimed the joy of making YouTube videos. And after all, if we don't enjoy the process, what's the point? So if you're killing yourself trying to upload 3 times per week, here's the truth. You don't need to do that. 1 well-crafted video per week will beat 3 rushed ones every single time. Quality over quantity is what wins on YouTube. So focus on making 1 great video. Your audience will thank you for it, your channel will grow faster, and you won't burn out in the process. How many uploads are you doing per week at the moment? How are you getting on with it? Are you struggling? Have you scaled back recently from doing 3 down to 1? If so, how are you getting on with it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story too. And if this helped, maybe consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.